Hello YouTube, Red Reptiles here with another video, and today's video I'm going to show you my lizard collection. So I hope you enjoyed today's video, and let's get started. Alright guys, so the first lizard that I want to show you is a monitor. This is my Savannah monitor Dino, as you guys can see. He's in a 90-gallon breeder, so basically this will do for him for about another year. I've had Dino for about 2.5 years. He's pushing about 2.5 feet. He has his basking area, which he's using at the moment. It consists of 3 rocks. Has his cool side with his water bowl, as you guys probably have seen. Dino is a very, very healthy monitor. He eats very well. He has a very robust kind of look to him. His base of his tail is very thick, so it means he's a healthy monitor. He's very active. When I take him out, he likes to walk and do everything when I let him free roam and stuff. So this is him. I'll do an in-depth video of how to care for all these lizards in my collection separately. My next lizard in my collection is my Argentine black and white tegu Sobek. As you guys can see right now, he is sleeping. He'll probably wake up during this little segment of the video. He's growing very fast. He is a very attentive feeder, so if I put my hand in the cage and he does not recognize that it's my hand, I will probably come out with bleeding fingers. But once he's out of the cage, he's a very curious, smart animal. He likes to free roam a lot. I usually take him outside as well, but I have to be careful with that because he likes to take off sometimes. But he's a very, very nice animal. He's very cool. I mean, easy to handle. Just has very sharp nails, which I have to clip soon. But this is him, guys. He's in a 55-gallon tank. It's a long one, so he has more space to kind of burrow and kind of stretch himself out. He has his basking area right here with it under his heat lamp, which he does use kind of sometimes, but he uses it. And then he has his water bowl over here, which is very nice and big enough if he wants to take a nice drink of water. So just like my Savannah monitor, he has his hot side and his cool side, so I can keep that temperature ratio in control. Alright guys, by now if you guys notice, I skipped my Colombian black and white tegu Pablo and my green iguana Trek. It's because Trek was released back into the wild and Pablo was rehomed to somebody else because I wanted to make space for something that I'm about to show you. As you guys can see here to your right is a filter. It filters 50 gallons of water, which is good because this setup right here holds 55 gallons of water. This is a 90-gallon breeder, which I'll show you in a moment. I just want to not spoil the animal. And if you guys probably seen, have some river pebbles, and I have 5 African cichlids that come out of Lake Maui in Africa. Here's a Placo as well, just to clean up any excess feces or whatever. So let me show you some of the cichlids. Cichlids, these are probably one of my favorite species of fish because they're nice and colorful, and they do good in groups and whatever. So this is them. As you guys can see here, it's kind of like an Aztec temple or a Peruvian temple look. I kind of gave a hint there. And here they are. This is my pair of caiman lizards. Guys, these are awesome animals. This is my favorite reptile, actually. I've had one in the past before, but I did get rid of that. That was a long time ago. Now I'm back here with Blue to your left and Echo to your right. These hopefully will be a breeding pair in the future, but for now they're just tank mates for a while. So as you guys can see here, that's a 90-gallon breeder like Dino's cage. It holds 55 gallons of water, and they have this terrestrial area where they can get on and bask and eat when I put their food bowl in. I would put their food bowl in right here on the left, just so it's not directly under the basking bulb. They were basking earlier, but they kind of got out of the heat and took a nap. They like to swim a lot. That's why this tank and setup is so essential for them, because of how much water it holds. They are able to submerge themselves, kind of swim, because where they come from in Peru, they live in a lot of water area with mangrove roots coming out of the water. But in my case, since I don't have any mangrove roots, or I don't want to put too much logs in the water just because the logs can get rotten and kind of mold up and whatever, so I just decided to put this nice area here for them to do their non-water stuff. So I'm going to show you an overview of the tank again, kind of show you underwater and whatever. This is them, and then these are the fish. What's cool about this thing is I can add fish and reptiles at the same time, so kind of 2 things that I really like. Just kind of going for that nice temple look while I was picking out the stones, which I think came out pretty nice. This is them. The whole water actually goes to the back, so let's say they're too hot but they don't want to get completely into the water, they can kind of go into that back corner. And this is just kind of to prevent the fish from going back here, because if I let them go back there, they will hide and we'll have territory problems, because African cichlids are very territorial. But these caiman lizards are very cool animals. They are very interesting actually, because not too much is known about them, but people that have them in captivity have made their own ways on how to care for them and do their own things that work. So I'm going to give this guy a shot. Like I've said, I've had these before, so I do have experience with these caiman lizards, so I kind of know what I'm getting into, and I do have experience with my bigger monitors, and as you guys seen before and seen in previous videos. So this is them. I will really do an in-depth video on them and how to care for them and what they eat and whatever, so you guys can understand how to care for these guys. But this is Blue and Echo. Alright guys, so I hope you all enjoyed today's video. Subscribe, rate, comment, likes, and see my fellow herpers. Make sure to comment down below what you guys want to see. For example, somebody commented, do another large lizard collection video, which is this video. So if you guys leave your comments, you might see what content that you recommended.